Nothing strikes more fear into the heart of the entire world than a confident black man. You know, I lived in Colorado for 8 years. And I was telling people like, yo, there ain't never been this many black people in Colorado. Now, granted, Denver has a nice black population. They have grown significantly over the last 10 to 15 years. Significantly. Now, when I lived there in the late 90s to early 2000s, black folks weren't out there, man. They were not. And if they were out there, never mind, I was about to say something crazy. I'm chilling. They weren't really out there. Deion and what Deion Sanders is doing is just nuts for just like the culture of college football and the culture of, you know, college athletics, as the NCAA is in a new era, in the NIL era. And, you know, when you're factoring in personal branding and now you're able to make money off your name, image, and likeness, you know, these kids don't have to go to the NFL to make their money. I was really thinking about, and I follow Flo J, who plays for LSU, because my daughter was a big fan of hers when she was on the rap game. And her and why can't I think of the other girl's name? I can't think of her name, and that's killing me. But they were on, I think, like Earn Your Leisure or something like that. And they was like, yo, we're in no rush to get to the NBA. Like, we're making more money based off of NIL rules than we would, you know, playing professional women's basketball, which is crazy. So these college kids, I'm very happy for them that they're able to set themselves up. If they don't make the NFL, that NFL window is very small. But, you know, they're still able to, because as much money, I mean, we know this. Angel Reese, thank you. All right, pause. All right. Okay. All right, my wife got me. That's fine. I'll take that. Another pause. That's another pause. All right. Anyway, I can't. This is why I need to stop looking at the comments. Let's play this video real quick. Hold up. I want to play this video from Deion's 60 Minutes interview. I want to play this video. Hold up. See, I'm tripping. Hold up, y'all. Let's get rid of that, and then let's play this video. Hold on. Let me know if y'all can hear this.
Are you the change agent? Are you the ultimate change agent?
I make a difference. I truly make a difference. I make folks nervous, man. I get folks moving in their seat. I get folks twirling their thumbs. I get them thinking and second-guessing themselves. You know what? Have you ever been so clean that you walked in and somebody looked down at you, then they looked at themselves, they had to check themselves because you were so clean? I have that effect.
That's the vibe you're getting.
No, I have that effect. That was some good game right there, boy. God, that was good.
So, you know what's interesting about Deion? And what he's doing? It made me realize this, and I was talking to my father about this. Nothing strikes more fear into the heart of the entire world than a confident black man. Someone who has, and by confident, because what happens is that confidence, there's a very thin line between humility, confidence, and pride. Very thin line. Like, you can really exchange one for the other. And this is why, you know, the Bible tells us to look at the heart, the intention behind. Because confidence has direction. And I think that there's nothing more important than a man, not just a black man, but just a man, period. There's nothing more important than for him to have direction. Nothing more important. When a man has an end goal in mind, like, there is nothing that will stop him from getting from point A to point Z. You know what I'm saying? And I think additionally, when you have that direction, there's a confidence that comes with the direction. It's like if I'm driving and I know where I'm going, I don't need GPS. Sometimes you got GPS, you looking, you doing this, looking, driving, you trying to like you don't know where you going. You leaning in all close, you know what I'm saying? You like you not sure where you're going. Where versus when you know where you're going, you lean back, you chilling, crank your music up. You might even know a couple shortcuts, little back road you can take. The confidence that comes with direction is so important for a man to have. You know what I'm saying? Let me put Deion back up here. So important for a man to have. Let me move him over too. There we go. Let's move you over, big dog. So, but I think what happens with pride, and I think to have humility, to be humble and confident it's a skill. Dare I say it's a spiritual gift. To know what you know and not wear it on your sleeve, or to not find value in who you are based off of what you can do or where you can go. You know what I'm saying? So that's a really hard thing to put that onus on God, because it's very easy to have that strong confidence, and which could turn into ego, because you're like, yo, this is me, baby. You know what I'm saying? Make sure you like this live, please. But pride, is when you put your value on, when you put too much value in like where you think you're going, how you get there, that's what pride looks like. But I think for a lot of people, for a lot of white people, when it comes to a black man, not even just white, like we get hate from everywhere. That confidence looks like pride to them, because humility to them looks like, oh, I'm so thankful for this opportunity, sir. I just whatever you give me, these crumbs is good enough. And you get somebody like a Deion who kicks the door down like, no, I know the game, and I know what I bring, and I know, you know what I'm saying, who I am, and like, and I don't really need your crumbs because I got a whole bakery back over here. Like, that scares people. You know what I'm saying? And then you're empowering the next generation. So now you got the kids. And the kid, like, I believe the children are our future. Like, the kid, that's it. When you got the kids, like, that is the most power. When you have the kids, like, there is nothing greater when you have the trust of the next generation to provide that direction and that and instill that confidence in them. Oh yeah, you out of here. They don't want that. You know what I'm saying? Because America loves nothing more than they love the story of the under. It's so crazy to me. This is why I hate post-game interviews, because they want you to be confident. They preach to us, believe in yourself. If you ain't first, you're last, right? And though that's funny, and the way that was presented in the movie was, it's just comical, right? Like, that's how they teach people to act. But then when you act like that, they say you being prideful. They say you have an ego. They want you to humble yourself. And in their eyes, nothing humbles you like a loss. You know what I'm saying? And then God forbid, like, when Colorado starts losing, because they gonna lose a couple times. They gonna lose a few times, right? And when all this like hype and stuff starts to crash and then eventually level out, or however it goes, those same people the 60 Minutes interview, like you could tell that the dude who did that interview knows the audience of 60 Minutes. Who watches 60 Minutes? Old people, old white people. And nothing grinds their gears more than a confident black man who didn't play it straight or do the right thing, right? Move the right way. Nothing bothers them more than that. So I love it. I'm actually encouraged by seeing this out like on Front Street. Especially the thing he said, and I didn't put the quote, I didn't grab the video, and I meant to. When he talked about why he felt like God sent him there after they had a 1-11 season. He's like, that's exactly why he sent me there, because he sent me there that basically had nothing and to like build it up. And there's so many things to, I'm trying to think of how to word this, man, but like it's so easy to like go for the thing that's already built. It's so easy to go for the thing that's already established, that already has the motion. But like to create your own motion from nothing, even from a deficit, like this is a losing school. And, you know, he was the 60 Minutes interviewer was upset because Deion, you know, fired the coaching staff and then like told all the kids to hit the transfer portal. They said 50 kids transferred out of Colorado that was on their football team. He's like, you don't think your kids? It's like, yo, and he said, yo, I think Deion said, yo, I think kids value truth. People value truth. And we've gotten away from that as a culture and a society, which goes back to my other point about engagement. And it's about like being nice. Like, yeah, I would much rather you tell the truth to me than to be nice about it and lie in my face.